News, Kansas News Leader.
Topeka organizations are working to draw attention to the struggles for many ladies in meeting their basic feminine hygiene needs. This is Period Poverty Awareness Week. Alexandra Drake is Family and Community Outcomes Director for Community Action in Topeka, and Kelsey Push is the incoming Director of Community Impact for the Junior League of Topeka. Welcome to both of you. And
yes,
you know, as we were just discussing with LaManda, everybody knows about food insecurity and a way to help out with food. This is a basic need. You really can't avoid it biologically, but people don't really think to even ask for help with it. So Alexandra, how great is the need?
Yeah, so it affects 1 in 4 people in our community. And what happens when this happens is that if you don't have products to assist you with your period, you're missing work, you're missing school, and then you're falling behind in other things as well. And then you could have food insecurity like we talked about earlier, other types of things.
So what has Junior League and Community Action done, Kelsey, to address this?
So we have partnered with Community Action and other organizations and schools within Topeka by creating period packs, and we come together, we call them period packing parties, and we purchase items like, you know, typical items that ladies would want to use during that time. We make them little packs and then we donate them so they can easily just be discreetly given out to whoever needs them at the time. And so Community Action has received some of those items as well to help with their clientele that they typically have.
And you call it the Period Pantry?
The Period Pantry, that's
now,
correct.
Is it like a physical thing that exists somewhere that people can go to, or how do we connect with it?
So you can inquire online on our website, wefightpoverty.org, or you can come into our office, 1000 Southeast Hancock, and you can apply in person. It's not a physical pantry you can go into. You do have to be a Shawnee County resident, show and indicate that you struggle obtaining period products, and then fill out an intake.
And do they come to you to pick them up? Do you have volunteers that go out and deliver them?
So, I mean, if we need to deliver, we're always going to try and get the need out as we can. However, we prefer you come into the office and pick up. You can get 25 products per month.
And thinking about that transportation issue for some folks, Kelsey, you mentioned the schools. How important is that partnership and how does that work?
So I know we have had some teachers who have requested items, and so we have donated period packs to schools specifically to the teachers who are requesting, because they have had students miss school because they do not have the period products they need. And so we have teachers who just keep them in their room, and the students can go up to that teacher or the counselor or the front office and they can go get those period product packs.
And that's really getting it right to the need.
Yes, absolutely.
How much do you need donations to keep this sustained? Especially as, you know, the goal would be to help everybody who needs help out there.
So because periods come every month, we really need constantly an influx of donations to keep this going, and we do rely on community donations and partnerships like with Junior League to keep this going.
How important is this really when you think about the overall health and well-being, and even you mentioned missing school, missing work, just the overall well-being of our economic drivers, of our future in making sure everybody is prepared? Because it's a basic thing that if you're missing school, missing work, you're not going to be able to fulfill your obligations.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, if you miss work, you miss school, those are kind of against you. You can lose your job, you can start getting lower grades in your classes, and eventually what will that lead to? It'll lead to a community where we're failing.
Absolutely.
Because, and it may seem so small, but you know, women are half the population and we got to take care of them too. And so when we have economic impact, that's when we need to start working on what's the problem, how do we resolve it? And period packs and working with the communities, organizations is what we can do to strive for success on that.
Well, we have talked on the news about businesses or organizations having like special drives for this. Folks, this is something that they have going 24/7. So if you need to apply, right there is the website, wefightpoverty.org. I'm going to have a direct link to the application page on WIBW.com. You can also call 785-836-4544. We know not everyone has access to the internet. And if you want to donate supplies, Amazon.com has a wish list for community action. I'm going to put that direct link on WIBW.com as well, because searching sometimes can get a little funky. So you'll have the direct link online as well.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Thank you so much for what you're doing. It's a need we don't really talk about a lot, but obviously it's a great one. Thank you.
Thank you.
We're going to be taking a look at that forecast.